his hand on my leg and he said, "Please, Michelle, we're losing you."
Just because we've been injured, we're not out of the fight. Serving my country has been an incredible honor, but in Invictus, showing other people what you're capable of, it's another way to serve my country.
Here comes Jason Smith.
I know what my disabilities are, and I know I'm seeing. Invictus is the light at the end of the tunnel.
And the games don't merely help the competitors heal and grow. They guide entire families towards hope as well.
It was a good time.
And then,
First time I sort of knew that we were going to get your mum back.
what's your favourite moment?
At this point, I'll oil around the lap. Everyone was cheering for you.
What's going on down under for the 2018 Invictus Games?
I was scared, soaking in the water, and my goggles were filling up with tears. About 3/4 of the way there, the whole place went mental. Everybody had finished. The whole crowds were for me, just to get me to that end.
Michelle Turner touches the wall as well.
I looked up and May was cheering and she come running down the steps and she gave me a hug. I made her proud of me that day for coming last, but it was miles more than that for us as a family. I was out of the house. I promised I would continue what I was doing. Thank you to you for standing by me through everything, for being so brave, age 4, and then helping me all along since.
You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless.
The best thing about these games is that you can see everybody grow. Going from my life is over to my life is flourishing. Being able to represent my country, I never thought I would have that chance again. My family's been my biggest supporters. When my kids get to tell me that they're proud of me, it means a lot. Sorry, man.
The Invictus Games changed my life.
Auch mal ein bisschen die Schmerzzeiten hinter sich zu lassen.
It's saving lives. It's healing lives.
게임을 통해서 내 전쟁의 상처를 좀 치유를 받고
Gives me a hell of a sense of pride to represent my country against you.
Plus forte, c'est que je suis peut-être même plus forte que je ne pense.
I can't really get them.
So stay strong and finish strong and never quit.
We may have provided the platform, but you provided the magic. You have shown us joy can emerge from struggle, and for that, we are eternally grateful.
Oh, I will rescue you.
Please welcome the recipient of the Pat Tillman Award for Service, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex.
Whoa. Come back. You guys got to stay here for me. Thank you, Elizabeth, Israel, and Kirsty. Stay here. You need to be with me. I'd like to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to everyone at the Pat Tillman Foundation, led by Marie Tillman Shenton, who I'm so honored is here tonight. I'd also like to acknowledge the Tillman family, especially Mrs. Mary Tillman, Pat's mother. Her advocacy for Pat's legacy is deeply personal and one that I respect. The bond between a mother and son is eternal and transcends even the greatest losses. The truth is, I stand here not as Prince Harry Pat Tillman Award recipient, but rather a voice on behalf of the Invictus Games Foundation and the thousands of veterans and service personnel from over 20 nations who have made the Invictus Games a reality. This award belongs to them, not to me. That said, it is of great importance to me to highlight these allies, athletes, and their amazing families for their achievements, their spirit, and their courage at every opportunity, especially on nights like this, in front of people like you. Moments like these help us reach those that need Invictus most and reduce more than 20 veterans a day taking their own lives in this country alone. For those who may not know, Invictus comes from Latin, meaning undefeated or unconquerable. Nelson Mandela credited the poem of the same name, written by the poet William Ernest Henley, for giving him the strength to endure nearly 30 years of imprisonment. Like that poem, the spirit of the Invictus Games transcends race, time, and borders. It is born from unity and exudes purpose. This year, we're celebrating 10 years of witnessing life-changing impact and healing through sport. And while so much progress has been made since those first games, the world outside seems to be in an even more precarious state. We live in an age marked by polarization and division. Conflicts rage around the globe. Anger and resentment towards those who are different seem to pervade societies everywhere. Our community challenges that. Our community proves that unity is not just possible, but formidable. The beauty of the Invictus Games lies in how it brings people together, no matter one's nationality, background, or personal struggles. It is a collective built from courage and mutual respect, where athletes discover time and time again the common denominator of their humanity. Having survived the crucible of armed combat and forged through the challenge to rebuild bodies and minds impacted by conflict, they form a family. They exemplify the very best in all of us. There is a military expression that dates back to Roman times. I'll spare you another Latin lesson. But the phrases translates roughly to leave no one behind. And they hold particular significance for the US Army's Rangers. And I have no doubt Pat Tillman and his comrades lived by those words. So, it is fitting that I end with them and make a promise on behalf of all of us at the Invictus Games Foundation. No matter the road ahead, we are here for you. We will leave no one behind. Thank you.